Hey, diecast fans and collectors. Again, not like my normal diecast here on the channel. This is another thing that I had when I was a child. This was probably, I would say, one of my first toy vehicles I ever got as a child. I actually remember trying to jump in the back of this and putting my knees in it and trying to scoot around the house in it. It hurt my legs real bad, but I used to do it. I did it with my Tonka dump trucks too. But yeah, this thing was a big part of my childhood. I played with this thing so much. And the funny thing is, this actually could be mine because I can describe to you every dent, every scrape on this truck. And it might actually be mine because my parents' house went into foreclosure and we left a bunch of stuff behind. And who knows who could have got this. It came from Texas, but maybe someone in Texas ended up getting it. It looks identical to mine, like the scratches and everything. So let me go into detail on that real quick. So mine, when I was younger, like I said in the van video, I used to like to run my cars up the wall, and my house had like white paint that came off the wall very easily. And I went on the corner for some reason in one room, and I kind of like went off the wall in the corner on the edge of the hallway, and I did that right there to mine. That mine had that same exact white marking on it like that. And then right here, this little spot right here in the window, that happened when I was playing with it near the dining room table in my double wide trailer when I was younger, and I hit a wooden chair, like one of those fancy ones that has like the two layers underneath it, like the where it has the two rods coming down, like one of those old-fashioned ones. I hit it right there because I thought it would fit under the chair, and the windshield it went under there kind of sideways, and it went right against the windshield, and that's where that came from. And then it used to have a pretty big white gash on the hood from where I smashed it into the wall and put a huge dent in my wall in my parents' house. But that again, that white paint stuff, if you ever get that on there, if you take some saliva and a wash rag or your shirt, even, I did it all the time when I was younger, I'd smash something in my wall and get white paint on it. Yeah, there is a little bit of a resemblance of it right there. It's still there. But yeah, that's the odds of this being mine are probably not very high. I'm probably just trying to convince myself it is because it's really cool to have it back. But it's also weird because I couldn't find another red one on all of the internet, and I found a bunch of other colors. By the way, this is a Nylint. That's why I remembered it, because I remembered all the time when I played with this when I was younger. It said Nylint on the tire. But I also believe mine had a faded rim. One of the rims was yellow. Like the chrome was so old on it, it was yellow. But yeah, this one don't have that, so this might not be mine. But I might just be remembering that wrong, because it's very strange how it has that right there, and then it has that on the window, and then that on the bottom is very weird how that's there. And the sticker's even messed up in the same way too. Like it's crumpled up, like they didn't put it on right at the factory right here and stuff. But yeah, this is also a very big part of my childhood. Like I said with the van, I played with this thing all the time. I actually used to remember sticking my hand in here. It won't fit in there anymore. But when I was younger, I used to stick my hand in here and act like my hand was like a dude and I was driving it. And I had a lot of fun with this truck. I have a lot of fond memories of taking this outside in the snow, bringing it on my trampoline and bouncing outside with it on the trampoline, pretending like it was going through rocks and stuff. I had all kinds of fun with this truck, man. And the cool thing about this truck is, too, it's got like stickers on it, and they're like chrome. And that mine had that dust on it like that too, but that's like, that could be like on a lot of these because these are very old. I think these are like I wouldn't say 80s. This definitely isn't an 80s truck. This is like a 90s Dodge Ram. So I was born in 97, so yeah, this thing was probably came out around the time I was born, so. But yeah, it's just really cool to have this. Okay, that right there pretty much confirms to me this has got to be mine, because I remember just like it was yesterday doing that. That's where I was talking about I smashed into the side of the wall, and the truck came up, and it went like this. And then I like smashing my cars into the corners of the wall for some reason, like in the hallway where the wall would like turn to a corner. I love smashing my cars into that wall in the corner for some reason. I don't know why I love doing it, but I love just taking them and going bam and smashing them into that corner. I thought I also remembered it had a big white gash across the grill, but someone could have cleaned that off or something. But I don't know. I honestly think it might be my childhood one because it's got a lot of the same crash markings and that thing on the window right there. Maybe that's just like that for all of them. But I'm just going to convince myself that this is mine and it's made it back home because I really do think this one's mine. But I also, it's weird because I remember mine being bigger and like the tailgate opening and maybe being a bit darker red. If there's a different version of this truck that's a bit bigger and you know about it, let me know because this might be the wrong one. Because I swear mine opened the tailgate and it was a bit bigger. Like, maybe it was just because I was younger. I thought it was bigger because me and my wife talk about that. Like how when you find a toy you haven't seen in a long time since you were younger, you get it and you're like, I thought this was bigger. Just like I thought this was bigger. I thought this was the size of this. And that's my van. Again, there's a scale for you. That van's about a 1/18 scale. This is probably, I'd say, a 1/16 or something. But yeah, I can't believe I got another one of these. This is just really cool, and I'm really happy to have it back. I'm probably not going to buy any more cars in this size. I mean, I might. There's a couple of cool ones I was looking at. Like, there's a Tahoe and a Chevy truck that I might get just to go with this. And they have knobby tires, and they look pretty cool. But, yeah, this is my Nylint Dodge Ram, a Sport Ram 1500, and I'm so happy I got another one. I have a lot of fond memories of playing with this, and I actually remember this was a bad guy when I used to play with these. And this guy, like for some reason, this guy always wanted to stop the pizza delivery when I played with him. And he'd ram this van off the road, not a real road, but in my house, in my living room, throughout my house, and playing with him, running through the house like a madman, probably making all kinds of noise and annoying my parents. Ramming this guy into the walls. I remember hitting this guy, making him fly over this truck, and just... Man, I had all kinds of fun with... When I was younger, I actually preferred playing with my big cars more than my little ones. I loved my big ones so much. They were just so fun. They were just larger, and they had more ram to them when you hit them into each other. That's why most of my Hot Wheels actually aren't really damaged that I have from when I'm younger. Because I didn't really play with my Hot Wheels too much like that. I loved playing with my big ones. My big ones, I loved taking them outside and smashing them into the trees and the woods and all kinds of stuff. I abused the crud out of all my big ones, and I feel bad, but I had a blast playing with them, and I wouldn't change that for the world. But it's so nice to have these two back. Like, these are like two of my most memorable childhood vehicles from when I was younger. This one and this one are like always on my mind. I think about them all the time, and then I gave up on this one. I was like, that probably don't even exist. Maybe it was different or something. It popped up on eBay, and I was like, oh, cool, there it is. But this, I was sure existed because I seen it a couple times on eBay. I think it's been on there for actually a while. I just didn't decide to pull the trigger till I bought this one, and I was like, I think I was upset I couldn't find this one because I used to play with these two together a lot. So that's why I was kind of upset. I used to have these little Tyke semis too that were like, they came with race cars and stuff. One day maybe I'll get some of those again. I don't know. If I move into a bigger place maybe. But for now, these two do for my favorite childhood cars. I used to play with my big ones. And I wish I could turn this into an RC car. I really do. That'd be so cool. If I ever get another one, maybe I will turn it into an RC car. Or I'll use the body on an RC car or something. No, you can't really take it apart, can you? I think it's all one piece. But yeah, that is my Nylint Sport Ram 1500, and it's very cool to have it back. Been a lot of years since I've seen this truck. I remember when moving out of my parents' house, I was trying to find this thing frantically and just couldn't find it, and I was bummed. But I'm so happy to have it back again. I miss this thing so much. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this. Sorry, I just wanted to make a video of these because they mean a lot to me, and I like to document stuff like this that not a lot of people probably talk about, and there's not many videos about. Like, I know there's probably not a video about this Gay Toys van out there other than mine, and there might be another video of these Nylints because I think there are Nylint collectors out there, but that I don't think so. If you ever heard of that, let me know. But Well, you've heard of it if you watched my other videos, so that don't count. But if before that video you heard of those, let me know. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and a nice little look at my Nylint Dodge Ram before we end the video.